There's a lot of different ways to approach the market. Long-term, short-term, medium-term. You can have a day profile, a month profile, multi-year, even a multi-decade timeline if you're Warren Buffett. But most of you are looking to grow your account fast, and the way to do that is to find the best short-term trades. Today I'm going to talk about the top 5 criteria to spot those. Hey everyone, lead trainer with StocksToTrade, Tim Bohen here. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends. Many of you might know, I really love doing this, love talking trading, love teaching this stuff, and I've said it a million times, but there's never been a wilder market than 2020. We've seen just some of the insane moves. A stock today, you can see that I'm going to talk about, the stock's up 300% on the day, and just recently spiked like $8 a share into the afternoon, that favorite time window that we look for. So if anyone you know is interested in trading at all, or maybe interested in short-term trading, share these videos, get the word out. I really want to help as many people as possible. And then when you're ready to take that next step, that next level, and really shortcut your path to success, check out the StocksToTrade team. I think it's the best way to really get in depth on learning these patterns, learning the things to talk about. Today I'm going to go over 5 things to talk about, but I'm only going to spend a few minutes on each. It's a YouTube video. It can only be so long. People have pretty limited attention spans these days. So anyway, if you really want to get into the nitty gritty, check out the StocksToTrade team. All right, that being said, let's talk about the main things you need to do to spot these trades each and every day. Well, first one, a lot of you might not like this one, but I think it's so important, and that's get up early and start running your scans and preparing early in the morning, okay? You might see some of my older videos out there. I've been doing YouTube videos for over a decade now, and, a lot of the times in previous markets, before 2020, we really went vertical in 2016, but then 2020 took it to a next level. But, pre-2016, we didn't get as much news. We didn't get as many crazy high volume moves in pre-market and into the open. So back then I would say, oh yeah, you could run your scans at night. But man, I hate to break it to you. Getting out there early, I get up 4:30 a.m. Eastern every day. Not saying you got to get up that early, but this is the best thing I'm going to tell you is get up as early as you can. The more time you have, you can look at the news on PLL. This spiked, the news hit at 6 a.m. So if you weren't up looking at your monitors by 6 a.m., you might have missed this one. You might have overlooked it. So do the best you can. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but listen, do you want to be successful in this? Do you want to be a day trader for life? Do you want to be able to work from home in your pajamas? Do you want to have no boss? Do you want to be able to trade from anywhere, air quotes? It's not easy, okay? It's not easy. Anybody that tells you this is easy, run away as fast as possible. And if it means you got to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night like I do, yes, I'm an old man. But if you're West Coast time, or maybe you're even, in Asia and you're trading the U.S. markets, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to be at your computer every morning at 6 a.m., but it's a huge thing right now. We see so many morning press releases. You got to be there real time to break those down, because if you're looking at PLL 3 hours later because you got up at 9 a.m. Eastern, you're not going to be ready. You're not going to be prepared and be able to know how to attack this stock. Second thing I want to do is focus on is, one of my favorite trading quotes is by Confucius. I don't believe Confucius traded stocks, but it's a non-trading quote, but it's one of my favorites, and especially right now. And that quote is, "He who chases many rabbits catches none." Okay, and many of you might know, most of you probably know what you mean by that. If you're trying to chase 6 rabbits, you'll never catch any. Perhaps you remember from Rocky, I believe it was Rocky 3, when Rocky was trying to catch a chicken. Or here's a blast from the past. I played high school football, and something, the one of the cardinal rules of blocking in football is you never try and block 2 guys. Doesn't matter how big you are. Doesn't matter how strong you are. If you try and block two people, you're probably going to skid through the middle and they're going to get your guy. You focus on one guy, you block him to the best of your ability, then it's your running back's fault or responsibility to fake him out, spin him out, stiff arm him, whatever he's got to do. So it's just like that. As minimal amount of setups as possible, as minimal amount of tickers as possible. The best way to do that is with screeners. And, you can check out our other videos. You guys know I love right here on your screen this VWAP hold scan, one of my favorite plug WWR. These are CLDX, the AXL. These are all stocks that are in play into the afternoon. And you can see the great thing about this scan, 8 stocks, okay? If you're sitting there, there's 16,000 publicly traded tickers between ETFs and equities and other derivatives. You can't focus on them all. But what you can do is run a scan and see something like plug, where you're like, oh, hey, that's an EV play, electric vehicle. It's a battery play. It's a former runner. It's at the high of the day. Trading 26 million shares today. That's the power of screeners. Or if you're looking for that breakout, my favorite 52-week breakout scan, and you can see a few more stocks, but still 30. 30 is a manageable number. And you got DraftKings and Nike and UPS and FedEx and Target and all these stocks that I put on the weekly watch list. But again, 30's a big number, but you could even filter it down bigger. If you look at strictly by volume, you've probably got about 15 stocks, then you drop below that 1 million float. So you could drop in a volume criteria or a percent gain, and you can get it down to 5 stocks. Now, you're not going to trade them all, but that gets you down. Then now you can research. You can see I'm recording at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. If I've got 5 stocks to research that I'm looking to potentially trade into that 2 p.m. window, I've got an entire hour to look at the news, look at the charts, to make my notes, etc. I can't do that with, 100 stocks. There's just not enough time and not enough energy. And, especially if you're trading part-time. So, don't scan, don't look at everything that's on your screeners, okay? Yes, you need screeners to get down, but then the next thing I want you to do is focus on patterns. And that's one of the reasons why, again, I like plug so much is, let me jump over, and you'll see that, this is that exact pattern that we look for. You got, you might not, if this is your first video, you might not be familiar. But now what I can do is take that screener, and that's the beauty of STT, is I can link everything. So now if I link my screeners to the color red, I'm going to jump back and run my VWAP hold scanner. I'm going to get plug again. I can click it. It takes me directly to plug. I can see the pattern. So now I know this is top of my watch because it's a VWAP hold and it's not far from high day. Let's talk WWR, or another stock that we're looking at. Maybe right there. So WWR, I can go right to and see that stock's under VWAP, not near the high of the day. So by quickly flipping through and doing my pattern recognition, yes, they're both on the scan. You can see the green line is VWAP. They're both hugging VWAP, but WWR is not the pattern we look for, but plug is. Then that's the power of using screeners plus pattern recognition. You can repeat that over and over again. Fourth thing I want you to look for is also you need to have the whole package, the whole criteria lined up. What you want to do, and this is what I see a lot of traders mess up, is they see the volume, they see the pattern, but then they don't take that next step to see what the news is, to recognize whether it's in the hot sector or not. Again, a stock that was today's wild mover, PLL, and you can see this was perfect VWAP hold high a day here an hour ago when it broke 43, spiked to 54.50. Look at that VWAP reclaim, rip through the high of the day. From the VWAP reclaim, $20 a share higher. We were talking about the VWAP hold high a day pattern, which was at 43, and you can see it spiked to 54. Now, what's great, what you need to put together is that whole package, as I mentioned. You can see down in the news, Piedmont Lithium signs sales agreement with Tesla, okay? Tesla is the hottest stock of 2020. Everyone talking about it. Everyone focused on it. When you get an 11 million float stock like PLLL, with a named partnership with Tesla and trading, 10 million, 20 million shares in pre-market, you know that the stars are aligned. Now, as always, as you'll hear me say a million times, you have to have a plan, you have to have a stop loss, you have to stick to it. But when you got Tesla as a name pattern, you got a big gainer, a huge high volume spike through the high of the day, these patterns are going to work, the majority of the time. You can still have bad news. Maybe the market tanks. I mean, listen, if right when it broke the high of the day, if there was news that there was some, conflict with Russia or something, it could still tank your stock. But a significant majority of the time, when you've got the hot sector, the news, the pattern, the screener, everything's aligned, you're going to consistently profit over time. Last thing is, these are short-term stocks, okay? When we talk about short-term trading, day trading, one of the biggest mistakes, and we've all been there, I've done that. The biggest mistake newer traders make is they turn a day trade into a swing trade, or what's even worse is an investment, okay? And the reason I wanted to bring up PLL in this situation is exactly that. I mean, this is a short-term trade. If you were up $8, $9, $10 a share, you take those profits. Or when it pulls back hard, maybe you make $5 a share. Maybe you make $4 a share. Maybe you make $1 a share. But you can't overstay. You can see this stock is about ready to break that high-a-day entry to the downside. If it breaks that downside, nice perk here. Nice defense, by the way. It's always fun to do these live. But nice defense on the bid there, whoever's behind PLL. But if it would have broken that level, you're probably would have gotten a fast move to the downside. You can't overstay in these stocks. We call them short-term trades for a reason. You're in and out quickly for the profit side as well as the loss side. And don't ever turn a day trade into a long-term investment. If your thesis is broken, if your chart pattern is broken, if news comes out, you move on. Okay, we're not married to these trades. These are quick in and outs. So, all right, everyone, thank you. Geez, PLL. This is just it's like a summation of 2020. Depending on when you see this video, it might hit a new high day before I even finish my ending of this video. But this is 2020 in a nutshell. A stock up 350%, dips, and then rips back $6 a share. So that being said, drop me a comment below. You can see by my clock I'm recording on September 28th. Now, I think this video is good for any time, but drop me a comment below. Let me know where do you think PLL ended up today. Don't cheat. I know you could just bring up the chart and see, but based on this defense, based on this volume, what do you think? How high did it go? So, all right, everyone, have a great day. Like I said, share with your friends. Check out the StocksToTrade team. I love teaching stocks. I've done over 2,300 webinars in 4 years. Love seeing people do well, succeed. This is my passion, and I think there's no better. I mean, you got to love it. You got to really love trading. I always tell everybody, don't go into trading unless it's in your blood. But man, if you're fixated on this, I mean, listen, I'm not in PLL. I'm recording a YouTube video, but you can see how it lit up. I'm like, ooh, so if you light up when you see a $5 bounce on a stock up 350%, you're the type of candidate for the StocksToTrade team. Check it out, and I look forward to working with you.